Hi guys, nice to see you. Welcome to another vlog. So today we're going to visit a town in California, Northern California to be exact, called Santa Rosa. And we're going to go down a famous street called McDonald Avenue. This is famous for having historical real estate there that has been around for the 19th and 20th century. And some of them market for the millions. So we're gonna go down there. We're gonna see what we can find. Today it's like really hot today. I want to say around 28 to 30 degrees. So pretty nice weather. We're gonna just take a nice stroll and yeah, we're gonna find out some interesting historical facts. So yeah, join me. Let's enjoy and I'll see you in the next clip. So Santa Rosa, where McDonald Avenue is actually a very small town. Many people don't actually know of this town either. And interesting fact about this town, so the creator of Snoopy the dog, where you can see it everywhere nowadays, like on merch, on the TV show, etc. He actually lived in this town and basically created Snoopy hair. So that's what this town is also famous for. The guy who created Snoopy lived here. Alright guys, so we are here. We're in McDonald Avenue and I'm going to show you like how quiet it is because it's private real estate, and surprisingly many people don't know about this area too, which I find so bizarre. So it can be like really quiet here, which is great. So yeah, let me show you. Hold on one sec. Let's see. So as you can see, it's like so beautiful, but so quiet at the same time. So yeah, let's take a little stroll and let's see some interesting real estate here. Okay, so we're gonna take a little loop. What I'm gonna do, because it's like a straight line and the other side there's more, so I'm just gonna do like a entire loop round. So yeah, this is really expensive real estate here. So the properties here are really expensive, like in the millions. So you can see this one here. They're all gated as well, to protect the privacy of people. And you can see like very quiet area. Very beautiful as well. A lot of overgrown trees, I should say. Like you can see like that one is like bending down, like it looks like it's gonna fall like on the street. And yeah, no one's really bothered to do anything with it too. I think it's also due to like the historical aspect of this. That's why many people don't really cut down trees here at all. So, ooh, we're coming towards one now. This one's beautiful. Look at that. Now, let's see if I can get a look. This one's 925 McDonald Avenue. You can see like very historical, very 19th century vibes here. You can see that everything is so intact and well maintained. Yeah, so it's great. Let me see if I can find like the retail value of that one. Let's see if I can Google it. So this one that is just behind me, It's retailing at the moment for about $7 to $8 million. So in today's money, like that's crazy. But it's 19th century Victorian and absolutely gorgeous. So we've got one here. And let's see what else down here. Ooh, I think we're close to the famous McDonald's mansion. Let me see, is this it? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're outside one of the most famous properties here. It's called the McDonald's mansion. Now, out of all the mansions, this is like the most famous one. It's 1015 McDonald Avenue. So this one here, you can see it's all gated. It's not for the public to enter at all, but we'll definitely like go round. Okay, so we'll head that way because it's huge. Like it probably starts from here and it goes all the way down. It's a massive mansion. So interesting fact about McDonald Mansion, the one just here, is that it was actually created in the 19th century by a businessman called Mark McDonald, and he actually built it in 1870, and it's still around today because the owners have preserved it to maintain its historical value. And every Halloween, it allows the public to come really close to its doors because it does like a Halloween theme. So for example, Jurassic Park, Ghostbusters, Haunted House, Haunted Mansion, etc. They do a theme every year. So the whole streets that we're looking at right now gets packed full of tourist people all over the world just to see like the Halloween display that they have here. So here we are. Got a bit of history here too. Look at that. So this is the original owner who actually made the property, Mark Lindale McDonald and Ralphine North McDonald, and they made it in 1870. So this is a little like plaque about the history of it as well. And yeah, we go to the famous arc now. Let me stand here so you can get a better view. So you see it here. Absolutely beautiful. Now, yeah, I'm going to take some zoom in clips for sure. But interesting fact, so this was last sold in 2005. And at the time, this mansion sold for $3.6 million. And today in the market, it's for around $8 million. So you can see how much it's gone up in value. So you can see the beautiful garden here. Another interesting fact, for all you Disney fans or all Disney fans, I would say, a movie in 1960 called Pollyanna was actually filmed here. And this was the house of Aunt Polly, who was a character in the movie. So the outside of the mansion was definitely used to be the home of her. And nowadays, most modern Disney movies, they don't really use this location, but I would say the 1940s to 60s, this was like very famous for that. And I can see like a bit more closer that they're doing like a lot of construction here as well to maintain it. But absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So let's take another stroll down here. The street here, like this whole street, this whole area, in the 1943 film Shadow of the Doubt, this street was actually used to film the movie. So for any of you old school movie fans, they definitely have like references to this street there for sure. And then here's another view here. You can see how massive it is. It's like another entrance here. It definitely looks like they're doing construction here, like just to maintain it. but absolutely beautiful. It's unfortunate that it's gated, but you know, you can get a little glimpse of it for sure. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Would be nice, isn't it, to have like a one night like experience in that mansion if they like allowed the public to do that, but unfortunately they don't. But more $1 million homes here for sure. This is another one. Now, McDonald's mansion is the most expensive home here, but the other ones still retail in the millions, so it's not cheap. Definitely have to have money to live on this type of street for sure. So we're at the end of one end of the street. Now, the hint is, you know that you've exited the avenue, because if you look on the pavement, what do you see? You see dirt. So that basically tells you that, hey, you know, we're done now. The rest down here are normal houses, and all of the high-end houses are behind me here. So I'm gonna do the other side now and have a look. But yeah, definitely some really historical homes here. Some of them, you know, they haven't been lived in for years, so you can see like overgrown trees, overgrown bushes, like definitely like unkept. And of course, like in today's real estate value, you know, the question is, would you spend millions of dollars to buy a home in this location and for that price? You know, would you buy a home for that much? It's a good question, you know. So let's go and have a look here. You can see like the ones in this end are not as much extravagant than the other ones down there. But we'll start here and have a look. Okay, so we're outside another famous mansion here. This one is called the Grace McDonald Home, and this is known to the Nelson family in 1907. So this is the Grace McDonald Home. You can see that it's very like vintage, very historic. Definitely 19th century for sure. And interesting fact about this home is that this one is actually valued from 1.6 million, sorry, yeah, 1.6 to 2.3 million dollars. So there you go. So this is another famous one behind me. This is called the Sauvage Mansion, And the movie from Alfred Hitchcock's in 1943, The Shadow of Doubt, used this home for the Newton family in the show, or the movie, I should say, and it's 140 years old. So definitely very historic and preserved, with obviously a gated community as well. Let's have one more look at the McDonald's mansion from the other side. So it's harder to see, but you know, all the way here, all across here, like huge, and it's like all covered with bushes and trees, and just very hard to find. It's like very enclosed, but you can definitely get a little peek of it here and there. Alright guys, we'll have one last look at McDonald's mansion behind me before we head off. So this is one last look. You know, $8 million right here, and you know, probably more in the next coming years. Alright, so here you have it guys. That's McDonald Avenue, all the mansions that we saw today, the real estate value too. So yeah, question for you, would you buy real estate here? So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.